Hey everyone, and welcome to your next workout. So we have a strength workout for you today. Again, as we've done, we've got the three levels for you. So the Sizzler, the Flaming, and the Torch, going from easier to more difficult. Again, just take a note of how many sets and reps you're doing per exercise, depending on the level you are choosing. And remember, you can switch between blocks A and B of different levels if they suit you, depending on where you're at. So in terms of the exercises, for section A, we have three things. So we have chair squats, which all of you have just of different numbers of reps. Chair dips, which you all have. We'll show you how to make it easier and harder, again, but of different reps. And then we all have mountain climbers for different lengths of time. So when it comes to the chair squats, as Charlie's going to show you behind, so you can use a sofa, or if you see that little chair just there, you could use a normal chair, whichever you have at home. Basically stand not too far away. Make sure your bum's going to hit the seat when you do get down, and then you're going to stand up. Okay, so then from there, you're basically controlling down nice and slowly, and then standing back up. Try not to just plummet down. Actually try and control your body. Otherwise, you're not really doing too much work, okay? So then complete your number of reps. Then you'll be moving on to chair dips. So again, you can use a little chair, or you can use your sofas. So hands are going to go on. You're going to scoot your bum away slightly. Now, to make this slightly easier, bring your feet closer towards you. If you want to make it slightly harder, take your feet further away so your legs are straight. If you guys are in the Torch and you are really, really quite advanced, you can put your feet up on a chair or a box or something like that to make it even more difficult. From there, you're going to take your bum down towards the floor, bending at your elbows, and then push through your hands to then drive yourself up towards the ceiling. Okay? And then every time you get up to the top, that's one rep. So that'd be 1 and 2, etc., etc., etc. Then from there, we have your mountain climbers. So you're going to find the space and then get yourself into a press up position. Okay, so Sizzlers, you can use the chairs. Then from there, you're just going to walk the legs in slowly and controlled in towards your chest, and then pop it back out. So every time you go in and out, you're just alternating the legs, and you just repeat this for the set length of time that we've set in your specific program. All right, so if you're in the Flaming of the Torch, move down towards the floor, and there you go. And if, as you increase, you can move a bit quicker. Because this is time, you can go for speed as well if you'd like.
Okay, so that's your first section. So the second section, again with these ones, a couple of different variations as you go across the program. So your first one, if you're looking at the Sizzler workout, you've got split squats. So you're going to take your legs. So split your legs, distance apart, one leg in front of the other. Then what you're going to do is you're going to drive your knee and your hip towards the floor. So bend those knees down towards the floor, and then you'll stand yourself straight back up. So you'll go down, back up. Stay on the same leg for these. Do your reps. So obviously you can see your reps there. You can just halve them, and you do the same on one leg. Then you'll switch and do the same on the other leg. If you're going for the more advanced option, then what you're going to do is, again with your chair, your sofa, or anything that's relatively raised. So if you've got stairs, you can do it on the stairs. You're going to place your back leg up onto the step chair, and then from there you're going to, same movement, bend the knees, take the knees and the hips towards the floor, again drive back upwards towards the ceiling, pushing through that front leg. So make sure the weight's going through that front leg on the way up. With your foot, you can have your laces down, or you can place your toe on the chair, just depending on what you kind of find more comfortable. Again, do the same reps on one leg, then you'll switch to the other leg. Okay, so for your second exercise, there's 3 different variations for this one. So the first one, if you're going for the Sizzler, is going to be your kneeling push-ups. So on your knees, place your hands a little bit wider than shoulders if you need to make it a little bit more comfortable. Then as you do that, if I come on this side so you can see a little bit better, you're going to drop your chest towards the floor, trying to tuck the elbows in, get as low to the floor as you can, then you're going to push back up again. So again, down, back up, keep your hips tucked in, try not to stick your bum out in the air. If that's easy enough for you and you want to make it a little bit harder, you can then go onto your feet. So you can go for full push-ups. So again, chest down to the floor, push your way up, keeping yourselves nice and tight, stomach's nice and tight, and up. So that will be your Flaming option. Then if you want to try and make that even harder, then if I come this side, what you're going to do is put your feet onto your, again, sofa, step, chair. So your feet are slightly elevated off the floor, and you're going to go for decline press up. So then same movement, chest goes down towards the floor, keep nice and tight, and then push up. All right, so those are your 3 options for those. Again, if you need to change that slightly for your workout, you can. You've got the options there. And the very last one is plank. So don't forget the plank. So in your plank, make sure your shoulders are in line with your elbows. Make sure you tuck your hips under, squeeze your bum, lift up through the middle so you're not arching your back. Squeeze your core nice and tight, and then you're going to hold that position there for the amount of time that you have listed on your workout. All right, so those are your exercises. Again, as we've said before, follow through with your sets, your reps, as is stated on the program, and it will just make it harder as you go along. All right.